Hello, my name is Ricky Paulson. I'm a sophomore here at North Dakota State University, where I attend the school to learn a little bit more about its broadcasting system. I hope someday to be on SUTV, maybe next semester, and learn a little bit more about sports analysis. But for the time being, I do sports analysis on the radio, KNDS 96.3. I have my own radio show on Sunday mornings at 7 a.m. if you can get up that early. And I also do sports broadcasting for the Bison. Baseball, basketball, football, you name it, I can do it. But for the time being, I do have a well-paying job here in Fargo. I'm a salesman at Shields, upper midlines department as we call it. I sell sporting games and camping. But enough about that, let's learn a little bit more about how I became the man I am today. And to do that, we'll look at my upbringing in Valley City, North Dakota. Valley City, North Dakota is a very small town, about 6,500 people. But me and my family, Pete, my dad, Lori, my mom, Tom and Katie, my sister, and brother, we lived about 10 miles outside of town on a farm of 3,000 acres, where we grew cattle and harvested corn, wheat, soybeans, also had horses, cats, dogs, any animals of the sort. But to learn a little bit more about my family, you have to look at how my family interacts with each other. My father is the breadwinner. He's a hardworking individual, love the man to death for how much he works and how hard he works just to put food on the table for us kids. My mother, on the other hand, does not have a job, but she's the most loving individual you will ever meet in your life. Now, what do you get when you mesh together the hardworking side of my father and the loving side of my mother? You mesh them up and get me, a hardworking, loving individual. And you can see a lot of that also in my brother and sister. Tom is an engineer at John Deere, and Katie is a loan expert at Egg Country here in Fargo. They're both hardworking individuals, and they both can love us as a family. As much as I'd love to talk more about my family, let's move on a little bit more to my hobbies. I have a few different types of hobbies. I'd say most of all I love playing video games. I love exercising, and I guess I love taking care of my aquarium. But to look at video games first a little bit. I'd say my video games really vary. I'm as nerdy as loving Skyrim, but I also love Madden. I love playing sports games. I attribute that to me and Tom when we were growing up. We loved to pretend like we were general managers of the team, trading and signing players. So I guess it just gives me the thrill, and sad to say, it gives me an importance of being a part of a team like that, where I can control a team virtual. It's real to me, but I also like exercising. Now, I would say I exercise about an hour to an hour and a half a day. I don't exercise to look good. I don't exercise to impress anybody. I just exercise because I love lifting. I love weightlifting and getting stronger. And getting stronger helps me to play sports better. I play basketball, football, baseball. I just love playing sports, and I love being an active person. Now, my third point might surprise you a little bit. I like taking care of my 55-gallon saltwater aquarium. I have a yellow tang, an angelfish, a starfish named Patrick, of course, a few anemones, pounds and pounds of live rock. From the outside, a saltwater aquarium can look like heaven, but from the inside, it is a lot of work. 20% water changes once every 2 weeks. Water changes can get a little hectic. You have to buy an RODI system, which costs $150. And dollar signs can be a big thing in the aquarium game, because I've spent my good share of money on that tank already, but it's well worth it. Now to hop over to a little bit more of a serious talk. We'll look at my goals in my life. Now, without looking at me, I don't know if you could ever tell, but I'm a man of faith. I'm a Catholic man, and I lead a Bible study, and I'm in a Bible study at the Newman Center, St. Paul's Newman Center on campus. I love talking to God, praying, and sharing the Gospels with everyone around me. That might be a little hard for some people to take in, but a normal person like me can love Jesus. Other than that, the goals in my life, I really want to find Mrs. Paulson and raise a family. I kind of want to have a big family, 8 kids maybe, a good Catholic family, but to do that, I definitely need to get a well-paying job, and All I know is that God will be by my side as I do it. Now, to wrap all of this up, kind of like wrapping my life and my goals all together in one, I would say I'm a hardworking individual who strives to be the best he can be for his family, for his loved ones, and all I'm trying to do is just make it in this world and do the best I can. I'm Ricky Paulson. I attend North Dakota State University, and I'm in Com 110.